My name's Bucci. I am a YouTuber, I'm a social media influencer, bikini competitor, and a powerlifter. So 3 weeks ago, I got in a car accident. I broke my arm. It was only my wrist, basically the bone, bent backwards. The doctor had to put it back in place, and now I have a cast on. When I broke my arm, I was smack dab in the middle of my prep. I was 8 weeks out, I had already been prepping for 8 weeks. Primarily training with the powerlifting style, so I was powerlifting 3 days a week, doing back and bi hypertrophy twice a week. So when I broke my arm and realized I could not grip anything, my mind was kind of jumbled and I was like, what do I even do? How am I supposed to train? But I was not about to stop my prep. I wasn't about to stop training. That's what I'm completely passionate about. So I had to kind of get creative and try different things in order to keep my training volume up and in order to continue prepping for my show. In order to work around my injury, I have to think of things where I don't need to grip a bar. So I can't use a barbell at all. So I'm at Barbell Brigade, can't use barbell. But they have plenty of other options. So today I use the Pit Shark machine, which is a squat machine where you have a belt wrapped around your hips and you use that to do squatting, which is awesome. I've also been doing a lot of hip hyperextensions, a lot of machine work, so hamstring work, hamstring curls, leg extensions, things like that. I've been doing a lot of banded work, so banded side lateral walks and banded good mornings I was doing as well. And in order to make sure I stimulate my back muscles equally, I can do cable machine stuff, so I can do it with this side of my arm, but a YouTube subscriber told me to get an ankle connector. It's an ankle strap, and I put it around my bicep, and I can essentially pull a cable with my lat without using a grip. So that has been great. I've been trying to incorporate a lot of different things and just kind of getting creative in order to stimulate all my muscles and in order to continue prepping for my show. So things are moving in the right direction regardless of this injury. So of course, not every single person who gets injured can still continue training the way I have. I actually got really lucky because I can still continue to do things, but regardless of what happens to you in your life, so if something happens to you where you can't train or you feel like you're being prevented from training the way you want to, you can't use that as an excuse to just not do anything at all. It's very easy to be down on yourself and to use those things as an excuse to not go to the gym, to not stay on point with your macros, to not stay on point with your prep or whatever life situations you're going through. But I honestly used it as motivation to keep pushing harder because it was a challenge that I had to overcome, but it wasn't a roadblock, it was just a speed bump. So I just used it as something to keep motivating me to do better. And sometimes if you have an injury, if you have like something going on in your life that's negative, you think in your head that you can't continue on reaching your goals, but you 100% can. You just have to change your mindset in order to do that.
Very important to you for having an explosive bench. I'm committing this year to achieving my lifetime powerlifting goals, which is a 500-pound squat, 400-pound